Controlman Chief John Webb, Lead Class Advisor for Damage Control A School Class 0625, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies today. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today we will witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. As we begin, please ensure all cell phones are silenced, and I encourage you to take pictures to help captivate this moment. So please feel free to stand up, walk to the front, and take photos with your member. Will the audience please rise and remain standing for the arrival of the official party and the entrance of DCA School Class 0625. Please allow me to introduce to you the members of the official party. Damage Controlman Senior Chief Steve Brochu, Damage Controlman School Chief. Master Chief Kyle Holbrook, Command Master Chief. Lieutenant Stephanie Mata, Assistant Engineering and Weapons Branch Chief. Commander Tim Hurst, Engineering and Weapons Branch Chief. Captain Scott Ray, Training Center Yorktown, Commanding Officer. DCA Class 0625, forward, march. While in training, every class is presented with a guide-on to distinguish them between courses of training and class numbers. DC classes proudly bear the pennant embossed with our iconic rating symbol, the cross blacksmith hammer and fire axe. Fireman Hayden Callahan carried classes 0625's guide-on, flying a purple and yellow pennant that set them apart from other DC classes. As of today, DCA Class 0625 has earned the following streamers. The Red Streamer, awarded at 50% completion of the course to the senior class of each schoolhouse as a responsible example to others. The Green Streamer, awarded to a class for cumulative participation for a minimum of 2 hours per student in a community project or group. This class volunteered for over 300 hours through various projects within the community. The Teal Streamer, awarded for notable cohesion, enthusiasm, and a sense of responsibility for the welfare of the group. This class won the MWR Softball Championship. The Orange Streamer, awarded by the school chief for excelling in military bearing, professionalism, responsibility, and leadership. The Purple Streamer, or Barracks Inspection Streamer, identifies a class who successfully received all passing reviews of their weekly barracks inspections. The Yellow Streamer, awarded for 90% class passing the boat crew physical fitness test. And finally, the White Streamer, awarded by the commanding officer to a class that represents the core values worthy of recognition as an example to all others. DCA 0625 and board. Face. Will the guests please be seated? Before I get into the graduation proceedings, as class advisor, I would like to personally thank all the members of 0625 for the hard work they put in and out of the schoolhouse. It was an honor to be your advisor. This class participated and won the Morale, Welfare, and Recreation Softball Tournament, remaining undefeated throughout the second season. They also participated as a class through various community service activities to include the Waterman's Museum Cleanup, July 4th Parade, Waller Miller Elementary School Dance, Newport News University Charity Soccer Game, and other events to benefit the community. They have truly shown a passion for collaborative teamwork, exemplifying the Coast Guard core values. Finally, they pushed throughout the 15 weeks of training to an extent worthy of recognition as an example to others as determined by the commanding officer for exceeding expectation in academics, physical fitness, barracks inspections, military bearing, community service, thus earning them the commanding officer pennant for honor class. I look forward to seeing them in the fleet as future leaders. Great job. Class 0625, seats. Good morning, members of the command staff, students, family members, and distinguished guests. welcome to Training Center Yorktown and the graduation of Damage Controlman School Class 0625. Before we get to your advancement, I would like to take a moment to relay to you the history of the Damage Controlman rating. The job of controlling damage on board vessels began when sailors first took to the sea. When structured assignment of task was developed, it would only make sense that repair personnel would be among the first actual ratings introduced. These first ratings were set apart in the U.S. Coast Guard over 200 years ago as bosun, quartermaster, and ship's carpenter. The rest of the ship's personnel were made up of officers and common seamen. In 1948, the damage controlman rating was created when ship fitters and carpenter's mates were combined. From these origins, the cross blacksmith hammer and fire axe now symbolize the DC rating. Damage controlmen assigned to cutters are responsible for maintaining watertight integrity, emergency equipment associated with firefighting and shipboard flooding, plumbing repairs, welding, fabrication repairs, and most importantly, training their shipmates in all aspects of damage control. Shoreside damage controlmen are responsible for the maintenance and repairs to facility structures, including roof repair, siding, drywall, windows, doors, flooring, and plumbing fixtures. The Damage Controlman School was originally established in Groton, Connecticut, before being moved to Governor's Island, New York, and finally here in Training Center Yorktown in 1984. DC School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and leading as petty officers. While the primary objective of DCA School is to get skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates of the 15-week course also receive 2 semester college credits and are recommended by the American Council on Education in the following: building construction technology, oxyacetylene welding, electric arc welding, plumbing pipe fitting, shipboard firefighting, damage control, and hazardous materials handling. In addition to technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is given at the beginning of their training and is designed to provide leadership and supervisory training to apprentice-level personnel. I will now invite Damage Controlman School Chief, Senior Chief Steve Brochu, to the podium.
Good morning. And thank you for taking time to be with us today as we celebrate the achievements of Damage Controlman Class 0625. I want to take a moment to recognize some of the instructors and staff who make up DCA School and Training Center Yorktown. Will they please stand? These individuals give countless hours working with students, allowing them to benefit from their many years of experience in the Coast Guard. Their dedication is sincerely appreciated. Thank you. Would the class advisor, Chief Webb, please stand? I would like to personally thank you for your outstanding leadership and oversight of your class. Your preparation of their arrival months ago contributed greatly to their successful completion of A School. Your tireless work and dedication to duty are truly appreciated. Would Chief Warrant Officer Michael Clements and Chief Roy Messenscott please stand? You both served as sponsors to this class. Class sponsors make themselves available to the students to discuss career information, educational benefits, assignment opportunities, and to be overall positive role models outside the students' chain of command. Thank you for having a positive impact on their training and careers. We will now move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony. Class 0625, attention. Right face. Post. Inboard, face. Third class petty officer is the first pay grade and an enlisted member can wear collar devices. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today we witness one of the most distinctive, the advancement to petty officer. This is the beginning of a new chapter in their career, and these students have worked hard to achieve this milestone. I would like to take a moment to explain to family and friends what is about to take place. All these students are graduating as damage controlmen and becoming petty officers. They are expected to take on a greater role as a leader within the Coast Guard. This is just the beginning of a new and important chapter in their career, and these students have been preparing for it since they joined the Coast Guard. We will now reaffirm the oath of enlistment prior to the advancement ceremony. Lieutenant Mata, would you please take the podium to deliver the oath?
Thank you, Senior. Good morning, uniformed guests in the audience. Please rise and stand at attention for the delivery of the oath. Class, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States and the orders of the officers appointed over me, according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. You can now lower your hand. I would like to invite those who are pinning collar devices on graduates to please join them in their ranks, but do not start the pinning process. Captain Ray, would you please take the podium to read the advancement certificate?
Okay, looks like everyone is pretty much in place. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Your cue to begin the pinning this morning will be when you hear me say, "I do appoint," you can begin the pinning process this morning. Uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them damage controlmen, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard, to rank as such from the 15th day of August, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 15th day of August in the year 2025. Congratulations, everyone.
Guests, please be seated. Class 0625, post. Inboard. Face. Seats. Lieutenant Mata and Senior Chief Brochu, would you please do the honor of assisting with the presentation of class awards? We will now recognize our class officers. The class advisor selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and the chain of command. DC3, John Etheridge. DC3, Samuel Torres. And DC3, Aubrey Williamson. Front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Damage Control A School, you not only did an exceptional job completing the rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As class officer, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Training Center Yorktown policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building technique reflect highly upon yourself and Training Center Yorktown, and is keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations on a job well done. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions such as retirements and community events. DC3, Brendan Bishop. DC3, Hayden Callahan. DC3, Nathan Potvin. And DC3, Aubrey Williamson. Front and center. This is to certify that you have served with distinction as members of the Training Center Yorktown Drill Team, continuing the long line of men and women who foster the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would now like to recognize the following member for his efforts. DC3, Samuel Torres. Front and center. DC3 Torres is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Damage Control A School, presented this 15th day of August 2025. DC3 has a combined 1,485 PT points. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize a student who has consistently demonstrated resilience, dedication, and spirit that lifted the class throughout their time here. DC3, Brendan Bishop, front and center. DC3 Bishop was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates throughout their time in DCA school. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize the class honor graduate. Captain Ray, Senior Chief Brochu, would you assist in the recognizing of the class honor graduate? DC3, Erickson, front and center. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 15 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. This certifies that DC3 Erickson of DCA class 0625, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as class honor graduate. Along with this certificate, DC3 Erickson will have his name added to the honor graduate plaque in the DC School Museum. Congratulations. You may be seated. DC3 Etheridge, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
Good morning, Captain Ray, command staff, and families. Today marks a significant milestone. We're here to celebrate the graduation of Class 0625, who have successfully completed a rigorous training program filled with both physical and mental challenges. This moment also signifies a fresh start as we now step into our roles in the fleet as damage controlmen. From the beginning, our expectations were clear. There were non-negotiable standards we had to meet to graduate. Every command member might have phrased it differently, but the core message remained the same. Be respectful, act professionally, and always give your full effort, and that's exactly what we did. Being a DC is no small feat. This rating covers a wide range of essential skills from plumbing, carpentry, welding, firefighting, and more. DCs are truly the definition of being versatile. No one walks in as an expert, and every one of us faced challenges along the way. We relied on each other, learned together, and grew as a team. That unity is one of the most valuable lessons we gained throughout our time here. As DCs, we're often expected to solve complex problems on the spot, and that takes not just knowledge, but creativity and collaboration. We had to think outside the box and find new ways to move forward. Teamwork is at the heart of what we do. In that spirit, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the people who stood beside us during the journey. To our families, friends, and staff, your sacrifices, support, and encouragement have meant everything to us. You are the foundation we leaned on. 15 weeks away from our loved ones is no small sacrifice. Whether you're a son, daughter, parent, spouse, sibling, or friend, thank you for standing by us. Your support gave us strength, and your belief in us helped us push forward. To our families, you are the reason we stayed grounded and strong. To our instructors, thank you for your leadership and guidance. You showed us what it means to be a leader in the Coast Guard. Your knowledge and passion have left a lasting impression on us. You've helped us grow not only in terms of our technical abilities, but also in terms of character. You taught us emotional intelligence, communication, and resilience skills, just as important as any technical know-how. As we graduate today, this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. We move forward with the mindset of lifelong learners and always striving to improve and grow. We take on roles as leaders, committed to serving those we lead and upholding the highest standards of our craft. Thank you.
Thank you, DC3 Etheridge. We will now present the graduation certificates. Captain Ray and the official party, will you please assist in the presentation of graduation certificates? Class 0625, attention. Right, face. Please use this opportunity to move up and take photos. DC3, Jack Bednar, Sector Long Island Sound Engineering Division, New Haven, Connecticut. DC3, Brendan Bishop, Base Galveston Buildings and Grounds, Galveston, Texas. DC3, Hayden Callahan, Coast Guard Cutter Stone, Charleston, South Carolina. DC3, Michael Carter, Sector Corpus Christi Engineering Division, Corpus Christi, Texas. DC3, Michael Connolly, Sector Field Office, Valdez, Alaska. DC3, Austin Erickson, Air Station Atlantic City, New Jersey. DC3, John Etheridge, Base Charleston Maintenance Augmentation Team, Charleston, South Carolina. DC3, Connor Hansen, Coast Guard Cutter Juniper, Honolulu, Hawaii. DC3, Isaiah Johnson, Air Station Miami, Miami, Florida. DC3, Chase Lunt, Base San Juan Maintenance Augmentation Team, San Juan, Puerto Rico. DC3, Yahir Valdez Macias, Coast Guard Cutter Stratton, Alameda, California. DC3, Christopher May, Coast Guard Cutter Bear, Portsmouth, Virginia. DC3, James Miller, Sector Virginia Engineering Division, Portsmouth, Virginia. DC3, Stone Murray, Coast Guard Cutter Walnut, Pensacola, Florida. DC3, Nathan Potvin, Coast Guard Cutter Seneca, Portsmouth, Virginia. DC3, Jaden Roberts, Air Station Miami, Miami, Florida. DC3, Eric Rodriguez, Sector San Francisco Engineering Division, San Francisco, California. DC-3 Grayson Spath, Air Station Astoria, Astoria, Oregon. DC-3 Samuel Torres, Air Station Sitka, Sitka, Alaska. DC-3 Trevor Velasco, Base San Juan Maintenance Augmentation Team, San Juan, Puerto Rico. DC-3 Zachary Wakefield, Industrial Production Facility, Honolulu, Honolulu, Hawaii. DC-3 Blakely Wallen, Training Center Cape May Structures, Cape May, New Jersey. DC-3 Aubrey Williamson, Coast Guard Cutter Calhoun, Charleston, South Carolina. Good job. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the U.S. Coast Guard's newest damage controlman. Congratulations and welcome to the fleet. There's one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of the ceremony. It has been a long tradition of the graduating classes to spike their guide on at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as the class forms up for one final time to march to that location. We have golf carts outside available to transport our guests that need assistance. We'd like to thank Captain Ray and the official party, family, and friends for taking time to be with us this morning. DCA 0625, attention. Retrieve the guide on. Guide on bearer, lead out.